Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you, man?
Not too bad yourself.
Not bad. Yeah, I just been killing time. I figured I'd just copy and paste everything over in chronological order on our recaps to the recap channel. So it's kind of pretty, kind of cool just to read it as I was doing it.
Yeah, we probably should just do recaps on that channel too. Instead of having conversation in it.
Yeah.
That way we can easily catch up, you know?
I had Wayne put a recap channel in there, hopefully just to exactly do that, and then we can talk in general.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I had to bail on you guys the other night. I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, life's important.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, her brother's just going through a tough time, so we had some things pop up we had to go deal with. He's living with us right now, so.
Hello?
Hey, John.
Hello, hello.
You have a good Christmas last week?
Yeah, it wasn't bad, all things considered.
That looked good.
Yeah, well, and I got, I used it as an excuse to clean up my dining room table. As I had been cleaning the rest of the place up after it hadn't been lived in for 7 years, everything that I couldn't decide what I wanted to do with it, I kind of just put it on the table or underneath the table. And it gave me an impetus to kind of just basically shit can most of it. But after, I would say, appropriate consideration. So that was good. It was good. Didn't quite have the family gathering that we wanted, but man, next year or in a few months.
Say that again. So, Dwayne, I can't remember, did we first investigate the entrance down from the wine shop, head northwest to building 28? I can't remember the name of what that was, and then did we come back down then to reconsecrate the temple or the graveyard? Okay.
Oh, I got to kill this furnace.
Ooh, just lost fantasy grounds.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was my fault. Went to close a map and I hit the wrong button.
I'm out.
Better that than hey, what the hell just happened?
At least you didn't turn on lighting or something like that, because then we'd all be screwed for the night.
And no flickering torches.
Yeah. My God. They'll have to address that eventually.
Is there still lighting issue?
Yeah.
Good to know because I just put some torches and stuff in my my Lost Mines campaign that you guys were getting ready to go into last week.
Is it the flickering part or just lighting in general?
I think it's the flickering, it really exacerbates it, is what Sterno was saying.
Yeah, I
Mm.
think so.
I was having a hard time getting the flickering to even register. I would get the light on and I would put the light in and obviously hit it to flicker and changed it to torch and then the bumped up the flicker and I never could get it to pulse.
Yeah, I suspect the problem is partially the fact that they're calculating the effect of each light over the entire map, not just the part of the map that people can see, and not just the part of the map that the range on the light source actually indicates. I suspect that it's making all sorts of calculations all over the place. And that once you start enable the lights on a map, even turning them off doesn't seem to make a difference.
It's back up now if you want to join. I see
Okay.
a couple of you are connected already.
Yep, here it goes.
There it goes.
We're out of combat, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna roll to look for arrows of the 10 I shot. Uh, 23.
Oh yeah, now it's coming back to me. It was that big ass skeleton.
Yeah, 1/4. Yeah, the one that
that we fought.
pretty savage.
So I'm guessing that's 2 of my 10 arrows.
You can round it up to 3.
Okay.
I didn't shoot very many arrows. I was really focusing on my shillelagh most of the time. And yeah, the gelatin, right? Wasn't that what they were the ones dipped
Yes.
in?
The slime version or something like that.
Slime infused skeleton.
That's right.
Yes, I was wondering. So, and in the battle with the ghoul, my studded leather is complete shreds right now, and currently we've captured a couple of suits of elven-sized leather. Would the party mind if I were to borrow the the male's suit of leather while I order repairs or a new set of studded leather?
Not at all.
Oh, please do.
Cool. All right, I'm going to take that off the party sheet when I get a chance. I'm like, yeah, got a little too zealous in that battle last time.
That's that armor damage for you.
That's right. It adds up. What do we roll for retrieving arrows, Dwayne? What is it?
Percentiles.
Percentiles? I shot 6.
You get 1 back.
Okay, thanks.
So I believe we were finally able to finish the reconsecration. Weren't we?
Yes, you were.
Okay. So do we head back up now, guys? And got a party to go to.
That's right.
Party to throw.
True.
Yeah. So for our efforts aiding the church in reconsecrating, will they be helping us to heal at all?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's good.
So I think, yeah, we head back up, get healed at the church, and then head back over towards the inn,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe stop back by Captain Bearclaw at the jailhouse if he's there to see how he's doing, if he needs us for anything.
Okay. Lita casts a couple of heals.
Sweet.
If the armor is open, some of you guys might want to drop off armor.
Yeah. So that was the other thing I was going to mention is I need to go talk to the. Is the blacksmith also does the leather armor, or they're the one and same, right?
No, the blacksmith doesn't do leather armor.
Okay. Do we know who does the leather? We'll ask Captain Bearclaw if not.
Yeah, let me pull up the town map. I need to.
I still have a set of leather armor also stashed at the guardhouse when we first got to town.
Yeah, I don't remember who repaired my armor last time. It needs a very minor repair, but whatever. I'm not worried about it right now.
The blacksmith is Logan Ironhand. He is the guy that did the metal armor last time.
Well, mine's studded leather, so I guess.
Oh yeah.
We got to go 2 places. It's like,
Well, I don't know. I guess it could go either way. If they're an armor, they're an armor with studded leather, right? Because it's got all the metal rivets and crap.
Yeah.
You guys able to move your character sheet around on your?
It took a while. Eventually, it broke free. Same thing with the map and the. I couldn't move the dice tower either for a bit.
Yeah, same here.
Hey, gentlemen.
That's a problem.
I can find. Yeah, so on the west side of town, there's a tanner. 5. Oh no, sorry, it's 27. Up near the one that you where the tunnel pops out.
that's what I was wondering. Near the. What was our plan that we made? Did we arrange to have that watched? I mean, I think we tell Captain Bearclaw already about that entrance. I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to head toward the tanner with whoever else is going.
I'm not sure we got the chance.
Yeah, so you checked that out, and then you went back up. Yeah, so you had the chance because you went back up, and then you got the priest to come back down for the ceremony, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we were up for a little bit, couple hour or so, maybe. Some
Yeah.
period of time.
I remember now. That's right. Do we have a name for the tanner?
Yes. Tom Stonegrove.
And it's number 27 on the map.
Yeah, and he's actually brother to the cobbler who farm 28.
Well,
Is that apple or cherry cobbler?
Shoe cobbler.
Oh,
cow pies. Yeah.
I'm guessing Nikolai is no longer paralyzed and prone.
Oh no, yeah, clear effects.
If he is, we'll just keep poking him.
Yeah, I'll go up to the tanner with you too, since my armor's leather as well. I mean, studded leather. It needs a very minor repair. So
Cool. Yeah, mine is pretty much total, and I just want to see.
Paralyzed prone. What's going on? Well, now really, what's going on? We all disappeared.
Erased.
You've moved up back up into the town.
Oh,
He just needed to delete those two effects.
They're gone. Interesting. On the combat tracker, it says beside the stats, it says battle ready.
yeah, that's the new morale.
Oh, okay. There's a morale indicator. Is that from Sterno or is that from?
Yeah,
Ah,
Rodinell's not prone either. What is the effects? Is that your armor spell that's on there? On Nikolai?
yes. I still have 2 points of damage that I can take, or I can cast it again.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, so as they go to the Tanner, I'm going to go over to see Logan. If I remember correctly, he was working on my chainmail, and he loaned me some chainmail.
yeah. And he was overseeing you working on it, and he thought it was a bit slow. And then you were doing stuff for the town, so he took over.
Yes. So I'm guessing that he hasn't had enough time to fix it. So I will continue to chill out and stay in the chainmail that I'm borrowing.
Yeah, he's getting there by tomorrow.
Okay.
So we found that spell book too, correct?
Yes.
I also saw a ring. I don't know if that has anyone's detected magic on it or anything. The party sheet. I don't know where that came from. There's a ring. So it's these things.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we got that far, did we, into getting any of that like looked at or identified? I know
No.
Nikolai probably needs that magic spell book, see what's inside of it, but so that's something else we need to take care of, is getting the items looked at.
And we might.
Yeah, if there's a spell book, I definitely want to look at it.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't be
Number one on the list. Yeah.
And we have a good cloth, quality cloth clode.
Yeah. Trade for leathers.
I'm gonna guess it's like supposed to be a cloak.
Syringe, 30 ml.
In a ring.
Was imagining it was some
not for
fancy Scottish tartan for a while. Yeah.
And does somebody that can't see in the dark need this hooded lantern?
Could be a sale item. Yeah. But wait, we do have. It depends on how if we're taking units with
Nikolai,
it.
do you have a lantern?
Let's see here. I do, but I can see I have infravision.
Oh, so we don't have anybody that can't see it?
Unless we take Light of the Holy with us, and I don't remember if she.
Light is always helpful, though. I mean,
I think we're either all elf. We're a elf/half elf party, if I remember correctly.
Well, somebody want to grab the oil, because that could definitely have uses.
Yeah, it can't be me. I'm already significant.
Let me see if I can take it without encumbrance. All right, let me try. Okay.
Don't forget we're using the sliding encumbrance too, even though Fantasy Grounds isn't coded for it.
And you know that Lee the player will always take oil.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then, like, unless anybody wants extra daggers or clubs and all that other stuff, that should probably be dropped off at the sold at the store or the blacksmith or whatever. Yeah. Anything that we're not keeping. Anybody need that short bow?
Let's see. No, well,
I have one.
I'd like to do detect magic on everything first.
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. Of course. Good call.
But I have a short bow. Let's see, maybe hang on, I have a short bow actually.
Yeah, maybe we should. I don't know who can cast detect magic.
Nikolai, can you get a detect magic?
Let's see here. Is somebody asking for detect magic? Sorry, I was away for a few.
Yes, we were trying to see if any one of us could get it.
Well, I mean, I can cast it eventually.
Okay, so
I just need to rest and do some studying.
sure. So maybe
Hold off on that stuff for now, or
Yeah.
should we ask at the
And then we
temple?
can put it in a big pile, and he can do the radar thing on it.
I wonder if Lita could do it. Good question. Good point.
Oh wait, I guess access to detect magic in 2e depends on the spheres of access to your priest.
Yeah.
I can't cast it, for example.
Oh,
Yeah, she doesn't have it memorized. She'd have to pray for it.
Okay, so maybe what we do is we have our little soiree, and then rest up for the night. What do you guys think about going to see? Well, I guess we should confirm with Captain Bearclaw that we have satisfied the situation in regards to knowing that Yuri and his crew were behind the break-ins, et cetera, trying to frame Grog. And that being the case, does the do the judges agree that that's the case? I guess is the best case.
So
Yeah, to be.
remember, Raymond was with you, and you found the stolen property in their hideaway, right?
Yes.
So he was pretty convinced that it's going to go your way. And Grog's so confident that he's really throwing on a feast for the party. Like he's going all out, getting Matilda to cook up a storm, for your little soiree that you arranged.
Turkey leg for Nikolai.
okay.
So that be the case, then yeah, I say we have a good time at the party, and we rest up, do our detect magic, and then see Grog in the morning and get our reward. And then, what do you guys think about talking to Captain Bearclaw and being "quote unquote" deputized to search the rest of the tunnels?
I think that's a great idea. It's a good way
Yeah.
to start, and to look for the next clues toward the slaving trade, right? So yeah, that would be ideal. And also, we do want to talk to the tanner, to Stone Grove.
And remember, some of you want to make your way to Saltmarsh eventually too.
Well, so I was thinking, maybe we can do that after we finish up here, if you guys want to, because we need to, not we need to, but I'm trying to find my notes actually. We're looking, Grog knew of somebody that might could be of use in healing Norval. And it was trying to find the mage Bane, who either invented or made the Philosopher's Stone, or find his notes. And we can use those notes or information to trade with the mage Frid, who may be able to heal, provide info who can heal normal. So yes. So I guess try to do the party, try to get the armor healed up, talk to Bear Claw, see what we can learn about the rest of these tunnels, and get our reward money from Grog, and then decide to go from there. Back, and assuming maybe Saltmarsh, if everybody agrees.
Yeah, so that would be good.
Isn't
all
there an
good.
upcoming council vote too that we have to? Wasn't there a council vote coming up on Grog's situation?
Yeah, that's in a few days, and then that's what I was talking about when Raymond seems
I
pretty
think we'll probably want
confident.
to stay through that too, just to see how it turns out.
Yeah, there might be. Yeah, make sure there's no surprises.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might
Okay,
just be
so
enough time to get the armor stuff prepared and whatever else. Also, for Nikolai, is going to have to take a little time to at least find out what's in the spellbook, as well as the detect magic. But right, if there's anything that he gets to possibly transcribe or whatever goodies he might find. So.
Okay.
I smell wild boar on the pit.
Yeah, everything's cooking up. The party is laid out. The couple at the Hearthfire Inn has laid it all out.
Hmm.
Go somewhere, Dwayne.
What's that?
I think you cut out there for a good portion of that.
Oh, sorry, I'm not holding my push to talk long enough. So the couple at the Hearthfire Inn have laid out the area, and they've taped it off like you requested. The half elf is watching warily from his house, the archer. And Grog has brought over a ton of food, and people seem relaxed. And the villagers seem more at ease with the half orcs and half ogres from Grog's Tavern.
Good.
And there's plenty of mead. There's a couple of kegs that Grog has tapped, brought over from his inn, and getting started a bit early. It's just after noon, but it looks like people are mood for a party.
Is there any gym sightings lately? Can't remember if we had them under surveillance or not while we were gone.
You looked for him, but you couldn't find him.
Maybe we'll ask Bearclaw if there's been any sightings or if he's shown up anywhere.
And that was one of the reasons I wanted to search the tunnels.
Yeah, I would think Bearclaw would want those things to be identified where everything pops up at. Who knows how big they are? Yeah,
he's stationed guards in at that four-way intersection that leads up to Yuri's tavern, the Dagger Rock Tavern, Yuri's place. But they haven't explored beyond that. But they're watching that point, so they'd see anyone coming down from Cobbler's place.
While we're at the party, Arturo will saddle up to Captain Bearclaw and tell him that we've been happy to be of assistance, and actually would be willing to help. Additionally, in regards to searching more about these tunnels, it seems there might be some slavers trade going on beneath the town proper. And if he would if he is interested in our help, maybe we could check out further to the east and northeast where these go to see what we could find.
Yeah, he would be very appreciative. Since you've shown yourself more than capable handling yourselves, and he doesn't want to risk his people because just they're needed for the town. But he cautions you, well, be careful though. So hopefully those undead were the worst thing that you're going to find down there.
Yeah. So since we've been gone, Dwayne, has it been circulating around town about what we've located, or has it been hush hush with Bear Claw, or?
No, it seems like people know, and that's why they're more at ease with the half orcs and half ogres at the to do.
So are we seeing a shift in the ones that were against him, shifting more towards positive, or?
Yeah, Andovan, who's on the council, he's one of the votes. Yeah, he seems very positive. Iron Hand is also on the council and one of the votes, and he seems relieved that Grog's been cleared.
Not the mayor.
Yeah, you can't get a good read on the mayor. He's keeping over. He's got a little retinue of people around him, and he's hard to read.
Well, we've eliminated a vote as well, right? Because wasn't Yuri a vote?
Yeah, Yuri was a vote as well. So there's of 5 votes total. Yuri's out, of course,
and then we've got 3.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's in a positive direction.
Yeah, it does.
So I'll catch up with Grog as well and ask him if there's any more information that he can give in regards to the Saltmarsh possibilities with finding a healer for Norval, or is that all the information he had?
He just knows there's, like, if you find that information, there's a wizard on the other side of the Hool Marshes that he thinks could help Norville and would trade for that.
Okay. I wasn't sure where Fred was, so he's on the other side of the Hool Marshes then.
Yes.
Okay. It should be. It's fairly distant, right? There's some good trek there.
Does Grog know anything about this wizard? If he's approachable, or if he's cantankerous, or what kind of?
He doesn't like to waste his time, so he'll probably, like, that's why Grog wants you to bring the items here, and then he'll send to him, and then he'll send back someone to validate them before he'll see you.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Good to know.
Fair enough.
And so, what are we going to collect? So there's some items we need to get.
Grog contracted us for, if I remember correctly, it was 250 gold apiece to clear his name.
That is correct.
Oh, I was wondering. Yeah, so Grog had a list of some kind of spell components the wizard needed to heal Norval, right?
Well, he wants some information from this alchemist in Saltmarsh about the Philosopher's Stone, which then you trade that for his knowledge of potentially healing Norville.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Okay. Well, I'll tell Grog that we were most happy to help clear his name, and that we will run by tomorrow to settle up. But in the meantime, a good time to be had by all.
Grog slaps you on the back. Make a dex check.
And a strength check and a con check and a.
Exactly.
So Grog hits you with such force that topples you from your feet, and he says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know my own strength." And then he helps you up. He says,
Easy, big guy. Easy.
I'm just so happy that you guys have helped me out. This has been my life's dream to open this tavern, and it was breaking my heart that I might have had to leave."
Arturo will bow and say, we are most happy to have helped, and more importantly, I am most grateful for any information for my brother. So anytime, anywhere, you just call.
And likewise, I'll keep my ear to the ground for other potential tasks or adventures because it seems like you guys are capable and interested in finding some treasure.
Speaking of treasure, Grog, I have a question. I was wondering, we have found a few things below the tunnels. Do you have anybody that could, if they happen to be magic, identify them for us?
No, well, yeah, just check. So he goes over to one of his the stable boy, actually, the half ogre stable boy. Talks to him for a second.
Interesting.
I'll patiently wait.
Says, yeah, Shad might be able to help you.
Who's Shad?
Stable boy,
Oh, really?
the half ogre. Yeah, he was the one at the fire you saw calming the horses.
Ah, okay. Well, we will bring them over in the morning, should there be a need, and hopefully Shad would be able to help us if they so reveal themselves to be arcane in nature.
Yeah, he's happy to help, and as am I.
Shad, anybody? Go ahead.
I was just wondering if we had any time with Bear Claw as we came back. Have we been talking to him kind of off and on?
Yes.
I was wondering, does he feel that there's been any other crimes or unsolved issues that might be related to the underground system that he's finding out about that maybe he needs to have looked into?
Well, you found most of the missing items were found in Yuri's hideout there. So as far as I can tell, it's case closed for what's happening in the town.
Just didn't know if there's any other unsolved issues, maybe besides this, that might be linked to the caves as well or tunnels.
Well, yeah. To me, I just wonder about there's the well-traveled route underneath the cobbler's place with the sturdy frame ladder bolted down, and then there's it looks like might be tunnels heading toward the river. So
Yeah, and he's stationed guards by the tunnel that was heading towards the bank too.
Oh, okay.
Because that's pretty concerning. People keep their money in that bank, so it would hurt everyone if something happened there. But he feels that with Yuri taken care of, and then they're gonna watch the cobbler, and if they're gonna see if they can get something incriminating on the cobbler from the materials you brought, or from Yuri and his accomplices.
So the cobbler may have his finger in every pie.
Well, Yuri owns the cobbler's farm, and the cobbler's trying to earn money to pay it off and buy it from him. And there's a lot of properties in the town that are in that situation. Like the Green Grape, the wine shop, was also in that situation as well. So it's kind of Yuri had his fingers in a lot of pies, it seems.
Yes. So should we go to the Tanner or into the tunnels or?
Well,
Is that-
the party's going on now. So are you guys partaking? Are you drinking? Are you eating? Imagine Nikolai's helping himself to generous portions.
You need to roll a Constitution saving throw against trichinosis or anything?
No, the boar is well cooked. Matilda knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I'll eat well and drink lightly. It's kind of.
And you see your friend, the archer, Tristan, watching from the trees across the road.
I'll bring him some food and drink. Yeah.
Says, "Well met. I hear you've done some good things for the town."
Always a pleasure, Tristan. Yeah, we're looking toward next steps. And so, what do you think of the revelations of a slave trade beneath your fair city?
Well, it's a surprise because if there's slave trade, usually people go missing. No one's gone missing from the town.
Perhaps they were not from this town, but only passing through.
Yeah, we had trouble ourselves on the road.
Yeah, then they're smart because then if they don't defecate where they eat, basically if they're trafficking them through here, but they don't cause any direct issues here. Although Yuri's operations have now compromised whatever they're doing, and it's hard to tell how connected they were. I guess they were using his tunnels, so maybe he knows something.
It's a good point. So we could talk a little bit more with Yuri. Also, your property butts up on the river, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I believe that one of the tunnels empties out somewhere on the riverbank, and might be a good idea to keep an eye peeled in that direction as well.
You know me, I always keep an eye out. I guess these half ogres and half orcs aren't as bad as I thought.
Strength and diversity. Absolutely.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, I think it's a point well taken. So I mean, Yuri, I guess he's alive and he has to stand trial, right? I mean, it's
Yes. And so it's getting on into the evening. And let me check something. So do you want to go talk to Yuri now?
I wouldn't mind any others in the party want to do so. Yeah, maybe everyone's away from keyboard right now, except for us. So I think it's a good idea that we should. Mike, are you out there?
Which Mike?
Yeah, Norval. Yep. Norval's Mike.
Sure.
maybe it's just the two of us right now, but I mean, I'm sure that the others would want to go. I mean, if we were going to go talk to Yuri.
Yeah, you can just assume you all go.
Yeah, and let's go see if we can untangle this, right? And see if these are two different operations. I think that's a good point.
Careful saying entangle around Norville. Okay, here, let me through. Yeah, so we can just you go over to the jailhouse.
Yep. And who's with him? Who's guarding him right now?
Just a second. Actually, Leaf is guarding him.
We should bring some food for Leaf. And
Good call.
yeah, maybe have some on hand for Yuri, right? So, anyways, this is my strategy. I guess my only thoughts on this for the party is that so which is worse, stealing or slaving. Like maybe we could try to frame this as an opportunity. It's like, look, if you tell us how you're not a slaver, tell us about that operation, right? See if we can get him to give us information by with an opportunity to distance himself from what that is.
Okay. So Leaf takes you in to Yuri's cell. Also, the next cell, the elves are in it.
Ironically, I'm probably wearing the male's armor because, well, yeah.
Yeah, he looks at you and recognizes it and sneers.
Ooh, yep. Well, it's like, and well, let's start with Yuri then. I guess is there a way that we could talk to him apart from the elves, so they're not in earshot?
Yeah, Leaf can take you to a different room in the jailhouse.
So Yuri, we know an awful lot about the thieving that's been going on, but there are some very deeply concerning and troubling matters we ran into while in the tunnels. And so, are you involved in the slaving trade?
What do I get if I answer your questions? What's my upside here?
Well, I'm sure you could see that it's important to your life, to help in every way possible. You know, so
At the pause, real quick, I cut him off and I pull out of my pouch rock and I set him down and I say, "Rock, not smash." And then I wink at him.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
He looks very puzzled. And a bit concerned because he can tell that you're a spellcaster of some sort, so wary. This may be some sort of ensorcelment.
So Yuri, who made the tunnels?
Well, a lot of them were there, and we just extended them for our purposes.
Now, why do you think that is? when you found these tunnels, who do you think made the tunnels?
Well, they look like caves to me, like natural caves. I don't know if the river used to flow under here or something and carve them out.
Well, we have confessions from several of the half-orc thugs that you employed that they worked for you in order to make trouble for Grog and the other humanoids in town. And at the same time, we found a slaving operation that they were thoroughly mixed up in. Um, are you a slaver?
No, I'm not. I just gave those guys. They paid me money to use the tunnels. I didn't ask any questions.
Who
And
paid you money, Gary?
Arnolis, that guy you fought down there. And I would have gotten away with my scheme if it wasn't for you meddling adventurers.
Damn it.
So, Carlos, when he's referring to that guy that we fought down in the tunnels, I mean, I'm not sure.
He was also the guy that ambushed like the party before you joined on the road.
Okay.
Yes, that kind of strikes me as strange because we delivered that guy to jail, and was he let out? I don't know. Maybe I missed that. Was he let out? Did he escape?
They busted him out.
Your
Oh.
employees busted him out.
Yeah.
And
Well,
your
obviously-
employees and you attacked us in the tunnels.
Yeah,
So-
because you were interfering with our plans for this town.
So I'm sure you wouldn't mind then, if you're as innocent as you say you are, that we corroborate your story with the clerics at the temple by having them a detect truth or detect lie. Shouldn't be a problem, right?
Yeah, if you give me the questions beforehand and I can pre-approve them.
You're not in a position to dictate what you're given or not given. You are an accomplice to crimes against the town.
And I think that's the issue here, Yuri, is there's an opportunity for you. I mean, you just admitted that you're aiding and abetting the slavers. Now, so if you're not involved in slaving, you need to tell us who's behind that.
I don't know who's behind it. I just dealt with him and I saw that he was captured and I wanted to still get the money from him. So we broke him out.
No, you just didn't bring him out. What you did is you killed a guard. You are an accomplice to murder, Yuri. Do you not see that?
I can't help it if my employees get overzealous.
Well, unfortunately, your employees are overzealous, and now you're an accomplice to murder. So that's a little bit more of a lackadaisical approach to a very serious charge.
Again, what's my upside? I want to see something in writing that I'm going to get some benefit if I help you.
I think before we go there, we need to ascertain if you really actually have any involvement with this slaving operation through the clerics.
Come on, you're not going to buy the cow if you can have the milk for free.
Bob's mad.
Apparently, right. That's not up to us. Right?
He looks at Norvell and very nonplussed.
Trust me, you do not want Bob mad.
Give me a charisma check. Norville?
Yeah, sure. One sec.
I can give you a charisma check.
Yeah, he's really concerned. He's convinced that Bob has some ability that may act to his detriment.
Do we all get that same?
Yeah, you can see it. And he's kind of edging his chair. He's trying to shift away from Bob.
I don't know, guys. Maybe there's no choice but to let Bob do his thing.
He says, "I know that they traffic them from here through Eleanor, which is a village on the edge of the Hull Marshes."
Eleanor.
And how do they get them to Eleanor? Do they go by the river? Do they go over land?
Overland.
Yes, we already know that. Your slavering questions already told us all of that, along with your involvement. So I suggest that you give us more information, or else we have no choice but to let Bob take it to another level.
The only other thing I know is it's the Slumbering Serpent Inn in Eleanor. There's some contact there.
Calm down, Bob. And I look at Bob and nod and pat him on top of his rockly head.
Yeah. Don't let Bob get mad. I'm sure he's going to get the information he needs soon. I mean, is this a male or a female? This contact.
Male.
What's his name?
Neb.
There you go, Bob. Yep. Don't get hot.
I make soft cooing noises and pet Bob.
Try to keep Bob calm, Norval. You know how he has a temper.
I nod at you sagely.
I'll bring out some of that oil that we got, the flask of oil, and put a little on my fingers, and I'll offer it and to like oil down Bob a little bit.
And then I'll say, you know what happened to the last person who made Bob mad?
That was a bloody mess.
He looks relieved you're calming Bob down.
Go Norval. It's great.
Well, Yuri, before we leave, we suggest if there's anything else that you are leaving out that you tell us now. Otherwise, Bob will be back at the stroke of midnight.
That's all I know about them. You've ruined my
Without
business.
us.
I look very frightened and stare at my brother.
I don't know anything else. Honest, can't Bob tell that?
Well,
I start to get up and I say, Norval, let Bob know He knows what to do.
I nod at you, and I look at Bob. Then I nod at Bob. Just the strangest fucking conversation.
It was great, yeah.
Pardon the language.
No worries. Pretty smart, mature.
So I'm Arterial is done. He's gonna get up and start to walk
Yep.
away
Yep.
and go.
Before we laugh.
Sorry, what was that?
Arterial is just gonna get up and go.
Okay.
After he said that, and look back to Yuri and go, "You had your chance."
He shrugs his shoulders. That's all I know.
Once we're out of earshot, I'm like Neb, possibly Nebuchadnezzar, or who knows? Or is that a short name or something?
Nibble.
So Raymond comes from the party and he says, "You guys need to get back there. You're the guests of honor." He has to come and do some duty at some guard duty, but he says you should really get back to the party.
I'll go back. It's well in full underway, you know?
Yeah, now it's evening. Some people have been drinking for like over 6 hours, so some people are pretty tipsy.
So
If only Jim was here, he'd enjoy it.
Yeah, he probably is somewhere.
Yep. We'll give a toast to unity, right? To the crowd, yeah. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Huzzah!
Just a second. Sorry about that. Okay. You're heading back to the party? And you're toasting?
Yeah, why not? You know, so
Yeah.
toast to unity. Just like the precious oil upon the head ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, which went down to the skirts of his garments.
A few of the half ogres, including Matilda, but not Grog, start serenading you because they're so happy that they can stay and Grog's going to keep operating.
I've raised my tankard.
It's not very melodious.
I politely listen, raise my tankard.
Then Grog comes over and he says, "So how much do you know about that alchemist in Saltmarsh?"
Not enough.
To us?
Yeah, to you, Ontario.
Not really. Only what I've learned recently, which is that something about the Philosopher's Stone or the notes of its making. I know that this Bane was the one who either made or has notes of its making, and he's not been heard from in, gosh, 10 years is what we've heard. So
Yeah, it's been a couple decades, and yeah, the locals think his house is haunted. There's strange noises and lights and goings on.
oh really?
Yeah.
How would we locate his house?
It's just outside the town. Just when you arrive, everyone pretty much knows where it is.
Any particular creatures have been seen or noticed, or just the noises and the strange lights?
Nothing very specific, like, so it's hard to tell whether it's fanciful or if there's something really there. Not like there's reports of adventurers going there and getting killed by the dozens or anything.
Okay. So it's on the main road as you go into town, you say?
I think it's outside the town, down the coast a bit, but you can ask as you enter the town. People will know where it is.
Okay. Well, we should be heading there within the next week or so.
And you continue to carouse a bit, and then from towards the direction of the river, you see a rider coming through the night.
Is it like an official messenger or just a lone traveler? I don't know if there's a
Was he moving fast or slow, or how's he approaching town?
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah,
moving fairly fast.
Let's go meet him. Let's be the first to be there.
Is he coming towards the party?
Oh, that guy's getting overtime.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, he's coming towards the lights of the party.
Yeah. Arturo will step out towards the general area that he's coming from, and as he gets closer, he'll be helmet, White Rider. What's the hurry?
Just have to give him a minute. Waiting for him to join the voice chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, do we know what he looks like?
You can see his character sheet has popped up. There was like portraits popped up along the bottom there, or along with your portraits of your characters.
Gotcha. So an elven figure in chainmail, longsword, not brandished, steps up and goes, "Well met, Rider. What's the hurry?"
Okay, DM Shroud, that's your cue. We're not getting any sound from you.
4 minutes ago, some strange creatures came from the ocean, and they tried to capture me in the net. And now I ride to town to spread the warning.
Strange creatures, you say? What did they look like?
It's very strange. I cannot describe. I could do the sketch drawing if you have a charcoal.
Yeah, they
You get film from a fire nearby. Yeah.
Yeah. The ground works fine.
Okay. So I try and sketch with my finger in the dirt what these things look like. They're invaders.
So you sketch humanoid figures, but then it seems like they might have extra limbs, like forearms instead of 2.
How many?
More than 10.
Ooh.
And they have nets. And did you say they had nets?
Yes, they tried to capture me, but they also had horse. I stole this horse.
Yeah, they had a bunch of animals that it seemed like they had stolen, and so you grabbed this one as you were evading them.
We perhaps better organize a posse and go investigate. You think? I mean, this is an armed band, right?
Is this coming from the area where we think the end of the tunnels reach? Or is it different?
No,
Northwest.
no, it's few miles away is how far he's come. So it's not right at near the town that it happened.
Oh, okay. I look to Nikolai and Azadar and Ronell and Norval and say, "What do you think?"
I think we should try to enlist our humanoid friends as well as Captain Bearclaw, and let's go in force, right?
Have we had a chance to rest up before this, or are we still sort of depleted in terms of our spells and everything like that?
Oh, we're still depleted. I have 0 slots.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, I have a couple of sleep spells, so if need be, we've got a little bit of magic. Well, was this guy traveling by himself?
Yes.
Well,
How long did it? He said a couple miles, so by horse it took him an hour roughly to get here.
No, it was 4 minutes at the gallop.
4
4
minutes.
miles. Yeah, 4 miles, 4 minutes. The horse is tired. And I pat the horse affectionately on the neck. But okay.
Can you describe yourself, Aidan?
I am a Bakloonish, very short, fancily dressed in silk clothing, which is kind of purple chased with gold. Curly hair, no hat, kind of thin, scraggly beard, a youth about 19, but he has piercing green eyes.
Any weaponry?
What's that?
Any weaponry?
Weaponry, yeah. On my back, I have a crossbow, a light crossbow that's slung, and you can also see that I sport a dagger on my hip, and I have a scimitar.
So you're a human?
Yes, I'm a Bakloonish human. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay.
I would say that we need to talk to Captain Bearclaw, right? So that we can, whatever we're doing under the whatever color of law there is, right?
Yeah. So,
yes, that would be appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bearclaw comes over, sees to see what's going on.
We relate the story.
Says yes. That's definitely concerning activity. So close to Dagger Rock. I can give you some horses to go out and investigate, and I can spare Raymond. If you want to chance it.
What about
I think we might as well.
We're going to take the ogre with us, or half ogre. The Grog. He might be. I don't know if he'd be up for it.
No, Grog is willing to defend the town, but he doesn't really want to venture out in the night.
That's good purpose. Okay. Yeah. What about Tristan? Tristan, want to go? The half-elven archer.
No,
Or
because
the
because all these people near his place, he wants to keep an eye on them.
Of course. And the church didn't have any healing potions or anything, right?
No.
Okay, now.
Really is a small town.
Yeah. Did they? But they did. They did heal us up after the consecration, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say we check it out, and if it becomes too overwhelming, then we get the heck out of Dodge and circle back the next day.
Okay.
How big were these creatures? Man size?
Yep. Man size.
But multiple limbs, huh?
What, did they have a smell to them?
It smelled a bit musty.
So Iden, yeah. So Rona's very curious about these creatures, and so Ronel is an elf. He has a longbow on his back, and he's extremely ugly. He has very symmetrical scars on his face.
Actually, yeah. If everyone could just describe themselves for a little bit for Idan's benefit.
Okay, well, Nikolai is a half elf. He is short, quite rotund, kind of quiet, and clumsy. You see him walking around and talking with people, and he invariably has either half a chicken in his hand, or a drumstick, or a ham hock, or something. He always seems to be eating every chance he gets. He wears robes with the symbols of Bacab, Farlangen, and Celestian woven into them. He has a mace hanging at his belt, although he doesn't look like he's got the physique to do much with it.
Thanks, John.
All right. So Norvell is a young elf with an average build in brown, shoulder-length hair with just a whisper of red in it. He has sharp features, and there's a large scar that you can just make out above his right temple as it slightly juts out from beneath his hairline. He seems to be very light on his feet, and there is a deep wisdom you can see within his eyes. Unfortunately, while you can clearly see that the lights are on, it appears that nobody may be home. He has a small squirrel that chitters to him occasionally on his shoulder, and he is holding a rock in his hand. He is in studded leather and has a bow strapped to his back.
Close by Norvell, you see the elf Alterel, who spoke to you first. He is he's very stoic in nature. Seems to be very more like the strong silent type, I would say. But you can see even by the way he holds his demeanor, he is very protective of Norvell. He is roughly 5'6", but he's very, very well built. Definitely a warrior. Even in his demeanor talking to you, you view him as somewhat taciturn. You can see the chainmail is very very chinked. Usually has his dark brown hair in a back in a ponytail and piercing green eyes that seem to be seem to burn with pent up fury.
And Azadar.
Okay, Azadar. He hails from the Dreadwood. He's kind of a slight medium build elf. Dark hair, amber eyes, good dexterity, and dark armor, dark leather armor. Looks like he kind of prefers swords. Long sword on his hip. He's got a dagger, and he's also got a short bow.
Okay, thanks. So, Bearclaw, you run up to
Before we leave,
Yeah.
talking to Captain Bearclaw, I think some of us need to get their armor from the tanner.
I'm perfectly willing to leave mine. I've got a. I'm wearing some leather armor that we captured from the other elf.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just in robes at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could stop by there. It's on the way. Well, actually, it's not on the way, but it's close enough. You can pop by there, pick up the armor, and then head
Hop
out.
over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, definitely no time for repairs since it's the same day. So
Right. So I say, like I said, I say we check out what is going on. If it proves to be too difficult, that we pull a strategic retreat and we come back later at full strength.
Sounds good.
So,
wise, brother.
lead on. Dane.
Okay, so you pick up the armor and you're heading out.
This way, 4 miles.
And we're mounted, is that right? So
Yeah.
that's a good question. I wonder if I have any experience.
Do we have a room as well?
Do we have a room?
Yeah, we're like at the end. I can't remember. It was
Yeah,
Yes, we
at
do.
the hearth fire, yes, you do.
Yeah, hearth
Yeah,
fire.
we have rooms. At least
Okay.
The couple that owns the hearth fire.
All right, I'm going to leave some stuff behind there then. Since we want to move late. That's why I was asking.
Okay. Do we need does Ida need a lantern to see at night?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not an elf.
What's the how's the moon at this time? I mean, is it going to provide any sort of illumination, or is it really sort of pitch dark out in the middle of?
Yeah, it's about a half moon.
Okay.
Which is exactly what it is tonight.
Okay, I threw the lantern in.
So this is an approximation of the sketch that I then did.
Oh, that's spooky looking.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's amazing.
Back to the end.
On second thoughts, I'm really feeling quite tired after all the kerfuffle earlier today. I think I may go lock myself in my room and plant a few spikes underneath the door and hide under the bed. That's freaky.
There's only 10 of them.
So did they come out of the water and attack you on the road? Is that what happened?
I was asleep on the beach. And I heard this noise like and I thought, oh, what is that? And so I brush the sand off, and I say, "Oh, look, a horse!" They try to net me, and then I say, "I must go to the town to warn it is invasion."
Norvell looks at you quizzically and says, "Noise again?" Quizzically,
Yes,
and then he
yes.
leans into you.
It was like this.
He nods and smiles. Or I nod and smile, rather.
Perhaps I can bring one back and capture, and you could examine by doctor.
Possible.
So I'm going. I'm heading out.
All right, we're following.
Okay, so you head up the river, and then he takes you across a ford, and then takes you by where his campsite was. And you see there's a lot of animal tracks. So they didn't just have the horse; they had some cattle, and some other horses that they had gathered somehow. They had some sheep too.
Well, this should be easy to track. Yeah, so when we know we're at a place where they were last and we see the tracks, then I will start tracking. I'll jump off the horse and start tracking.
I jump off and look around to try to help you myself.
I have my boat out and knocked.
Yeah, definitely a bow out.
Yeah, the tracks are easy to follow.
Yep, figured. With under the moonlight, all that they have. All right, so we're gonna just lope as fast as we can, I guess. While if you're not tracking, keep an eye out and without losing the track, right?
Well, the tracks are such that you can still follow them on horseback, basically, because it's like almost like a small herd.
Pretty defined, huh?
That we do.
So you follow them, and you start to hear up ahead of you animals that sound not too happy. You think they're maybe 300 yards ahead?
It may be time to dismount and approach with stealth.
I'm good with that.
As we've done before, since we're mostly elves in the party, is Azadar is our sneakiest, and I usually follow right behind Azadar. So the two of us might lead, and then the other elves could follow, and then if you have a hooded lantern, I guess.
Yeah, I brought it. I brought the lantern just in case.
We could just keep it hooded and do. Nikolai didn't really go high, did he? Or did he? But yeah, so if we've had humans that had to travel in the dark, they can grab onto like Nikolai's belt. Kind of go half speed. So.
Okay, so
you can sneak up. Yeah.
So we're still 300 yards out?
Yes. So you make your approach like that?
Yes, kind of stealth our way up.
Yeah, we could start making our way up. Just
Tie the horses off.
Following the path, I guess, this herd path.
Okay.
Kind of ground are we? I mean, is it heavily wooded or light or?
There's trees scattered around, but it's not woods. Just odd tree.
Or
And then
defined path that this group is following, or is it kind of going willy-nilly through the forest?
Yeah, it's not a beaten down path. It seems like they're the.
Does it seem like a straight line, or is it kind of meandering to the left and the right and things like that?
It's meandering a little bit.
Okay.
All right, we'll keep moving up. If the animals keep making noise,
Because you have Raymond who can't see that well either in the dark as well.
that's true. Okay, so if we're still this far back, so what is the plan if we get up there? We've got a few that can't see. Do we do torches? Do we do light? Do we just stealth in? What's
The moonlight's sufficient. Once you get close, you're going to be able to function.
Well, I still have 2 sleep spells and a bless spell.
okay?
If needed, I guess I'll start with whichever of those makes the most sense.
And he mentioned what they use nets or something.
Yeah, they had a very strange net that they tried to ensnare him with. And it was kind of sticky rope.
Oh,
Spidery.
so we don't want to get hit by that, or you want to be prepared to try to cut it off if you can. So we'll keep moving up slowly. I guess until we can estimate we're about maybe 50 yards away or so by the sound of the animals. See if we can get some kind of visual. I don't know how dense it is.
Yeah, I just shared a map. You can position yourself in that top corner as you like.
Okay.
And then you see that circle on the map?
I'm guessing you're heading down towards the southwest.
Yeah, let me see what you can see.
What if she hit wrong?
Is
We're
this-
hearing the noise from down here, this area.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It'll be in the front.
there
I
some-
should be over here with Norvell.
Pardon me, out of character. Is there something I need to do to enable the map? I'm seeing a black screen with a circle that says like 7.1, and then my character is on a black screen to the far upper right.
You can't see in the dark.
You
Can't
see
see in the
Okay.
dark.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Twain, you could
All right.
enable lighting and put it on moonlight.
Ah, perfect. Thank you. Fixed.
Yeah, I just activated the moonlight.
Ah.
It's marvelous.
So do you see that circle down in the near the
Yes.
center? That's where the animals are.
Okay.
Okay. I'm guessing the path leads right up to them. And are they in distress or are they just milling around?
Or are they in a pen?
Or are they roped together or constrained in some way?
There seem to be ropes connecting them.
Let's steal them back and run.
Yeah. Ooh, I see
A couple
Yeah.
weird things popping up.
creatures.
Oh no,
Of seas.
I'm there with.
Might only be 10, but that's also 40 arms.
True.
Jeez.
Do they
What-
see us is the big question.
Yeah, what do they seem to be doing?
They seem to be sitting down. The one to the south seems to be holding a tether to the animals.
Yeah, one to the south. What?
Hmm.
So should we just
They're-
hit him with the sleep spells and start slugging?
Say, let Nikolai do his thing.
Okay.
As long as he's in range.
Now let's see here. What's my range on a sleep spot? 30 yards, so 90 feet.
Yeah, it's a long way. 90 feet.
Okay. So there may be more of them. So I'm gonna start by casting sleep on the area around 16 and 7. Let's see here. And that is must be within 30 feet of each other.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
So I'm going to be kind of casting sort of
Okay.
right about. That's my goal, anyways. I guess sort of something like say maybe that. I suspect I'm not going to get more than 1 or maybe 2. Kind of something like that.
Okay.
And let's see here. Here's my 2d4 in the tower. I guess that's what I know, anyways.
Okay. You see the ones like 16 and 7 both slump. So you can see 5 and 24 as well. So the one holding the tether slumps, and then the animals start moving towards you guys.
Which is the one holding the tether? 16?
5.
5. Okay, and he's the only one?
No, the 16 and 7 both slumped too.
And 7 also?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's
Sweet.
Oh,
I'm gonna target one of the ones that wasn't in the sleep spell. Yeah.
Well, I think now you've alerted them, so it's initiative.
You broke up, Dwayne.
Yeah, you broke up.
So they see their compatriots fall, so they're alerted. So now it's initiative.
Okay.
all right.
Weapon speed or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I get to act at dawn with that roll.
Well, I'm right there with you, bud.
Oh boy.
Why did I put that in the tower?
Good practice.
Yeah.
You don't even play John's game. That's what we do in John's game. Oh,
It still counted the initiative, right?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just say that's my 3 intelligence acting up.
Did Azadar's init roll?
No, it didn't.
You rolled an attack roll, George.
Maybe that's why. There we go.
And Iden needs to roll too. So you'd go on the actions tab, and then the yellow box to the left of the weapon, or whatever you want to do, you can click, or you can use like if you're just going to move, it's at the top of the actions page.
Got it. Thanks. Got it.
Excellent, because we actually want to roll low in this one.
Yeah,
Lower's better.
Lower's better. That's not what was rolled, but lower is better.
Just have to roll for Raymond, but you can go ahead, Aiden. Chart out what you're doing.
Okay, my move is what, 30 feet, right?
No, it's
No.
probably 120, or well, it depends on your armor.
It's on your
I
main
have,
tab.
I have no armor.
Okay, then it's 120.
120. Okay, and this
12
is nine.
squares, right? Or wait, what? How many? How big are the squares?
5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
24 squares.
Okay, so I'm trying to make out the squares here. There's 33. Like that. I draw my scimitar and I charge up to this guy here, Kaiteen Warrior 10.
Okay.
And I call, Istus is great in Baklunish. Do that and then make an attack, or are we gonna?
No, next round you can
Movement.
attack.
Okay.
Unless he charged.
Oh,
did
yeah,
say
you-
charge.
Oh, well, so he might not be familiar with the rule set as we're using it. So you could do it, declare a charge, and then you can run, move, and attack. But you can only do that once per combat.
I'll save it. I'll save the. I won't do charge because I don't want to leave myself vulnerable to a counter. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because it does decrease your armor class with the charge
Right.
effect. Yeah.
Right. So I'm running up, sword at the ready, and I raised over my head and I yell in Baklunish, "Star is great." And then ready to swing.
Okay, so you can target it, or you can drop the attack die, the red die, on it on the map or on the combat tracker.
If I want to target, do I click it or how do I do?
Control click.
Roll left click.
You said Istis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think you did initiative roll. If you.
No, that was
I'm
me.
doing-
That was me rolling for Raymond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Character sheet screen here. I'm looking for it. How to get back.
So the red box by the weapon is, you just use that. If you've targeted it, you can just click it, or you can drop it on the token or the.
How can I tell if I've targeted it? Is it having?
It should say on the combat
What?
tracker that you've targeted, so it
That
doesn't
is
say
as it
it.
says you've targeted.
You just did.
Warrior 10. Yep.
And you see that crosshair on the number 10, that means you've targeted.
I don't see what you guys are talking about. I just
Open
see-
the combat tracker.
Right.
So go right. So if you scroll down to your name, you'll see that you have a targeted 10 targeted.
There was a lag on my
Oh, right,
screen too.
okay.
It lagged on mine because I wasn't seeing it until just now.
No worries, man.
I can't see the top menu because the characters' portraits are blocking the top menu.
Yeah, I like to move them down to the bottom. Is where I like to keep them.
You can right click them to unlock them and move them.
Yeah, on the top right of them, there's a little unlock, and then you can move them around.
Interesting.
I see unlock position. I'm trying to. How do I move? Is there a bar or something I can
They're
drag?
at the right, just
Okay, I got
under,
it. I got
yeah.
it. Okay, all right. So
or at the left.
now, okay. I'm looking for the combat tracker.
It's under menus.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so now I see 10. Okay, so I see the combat tracker. I'm tracking with Kaiteen Warrior 10, and now I'm gonna be swinging next round. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, next round because you didn't charge. Yeah. So you can advance the turn by on the combat tracker, the arrow on the bottom left.
How do I advance it?
The down arrow at the bottom of the combat tracker is the turn complete.
Okay,
There you go.
You can also drag that to the hotbar if you want to.
okay.
That way you have a shortcut for it.
So you see that there's another these warriors in behind here. He steps past his compatriot and swings at you. The strange-looking short sword.
Ooh, not good.
Ooh, bad omen.
Ooh.
Torso hit. But it's light damage.
And so you're able to twist out of the way so it's only a glancing blow.
Oh, these guys are small, huh? So we're size large.
Ah.
Or wait, does a short sword do a D8? I'm so confused.
Against
Yeah.
No, that was
Yes.
my mistake. I hit the wrong damage, but it was a 1, so we'll take it.
Well, that's all right. We'll take the roll.
We'll
Yeah.
you'll take the one.
Yeah.
But thanks for pointing it out. Yeah. Okay, this one loops around here. Charges at Ronel.
Oh, no.
Didn't want me to use my bow.
How tall are these things?
Is he actually charged?
I'm about to put the effect on.
Got it.
Does he use like all 4 arms? Does he like lope?
Oh, jeez.
He's wielding 4 daggers. We're screwed.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Death of 1,000 cuts.
Well, even if they have a claw, oof.
Well, this one is a short sword in one hand and a javelin in another, so it's only using 2 out of the 4.
Why did we engage these guys again?
Because all we were doing was having a
Oh,
party.
good gosh. Dwayne's hot
And
tonight.
again,
There we go.
hit me in the head. Absorb. Yeah. Thank you.
Right.
for
You're-
the
Oh,
armor, right?
absorbed.
He's rolling Grudens.
Yeah, Gruden rolls on the damage. With the javelin. Missed. The one that you came up to swings at you. Lie down.
Okay.
And misses.
All right.
That one's asleep. That one's asleep. That one's asleep. Azadar.
Do I have a shot on 24, or is that? I can. What was it? Move 5 and shoot.
You move 10.
10. I'll get an angle shot on 24.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see how tough they are.
Oh wow, big 2. All right, that's my attack. Stay there.
Delay for your second.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. Let me untarget. So, original plan was to use my bow, but obviously, since this guy's right on me, then I'm going to draw my swords. So
Okay.
untarget. Right. So, can I take a swing?
Yes, you may.
Okay. All right. Actions. Let's start with the longsword. Smack.
Oh, good hit.
Right in the torso.
Big damage. Come on.
Right, all right. And the damage on the longsword is. Wait, that's the attack. Never mind. Let me get the damage, actual damage button. There we go. There we go.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice roll.
Took him down.
Snyder boy. That's probably it, right? So I had to put my bow away and take my swing. I don't think I'm moving anywhere.
You can take it, like, go 10 feet. Raymond, inspired by Idan, charges down. Charge effect.
You may have to approve my move. I don't know. Thank you. Good Raymond.
Oh,
Raymond.
Left hind leg.
Raymond is a beast.
I'm rolling ones all throughout for damage.
Yeah.
See
We're
that?
consistent.
Critical damage, so it's.
You keep it up.
Can only go up from there. Yay!
Sleep.
Well, no, it should only be 3 that are asleep. Should be 16, 7. So that one shouldn't be asleep.
I only put 3 asleep.
There's only
Oh, really?
3 asleep.
7,
No.
and
There's only
5.
16, 7, and 5. Yeah. Unless there were more that I didn't see that happened to get affected, but I'm
No,
not.
you're right. I was thinking that was a different one. So yeah, that one's asleep. Because that's the one that had the tether. Norvell.
So 13 is behind the animal pen, right?
Yes. The animals are heading towards you, and they're starting to pick up speed.
Yeah,
They're charging.
that's all fine and dandy. I'm going to. I have a longbow, so I'm shooting an arcing shot anyways. So I'm going to step back to here. 2 squares, 5 for my 10. It says 14, but it should be 10, right?
That's fine.
And I'm going to shoot 13. I'm assuming because it is an arcing shot and the animals are sort of in the way, there's going to be some cover involved. So should I hit the cover mod?
Yeah. Give them, like, what are the choices? Like 20% or 25%?
I don't actually have the shortcuts open for it.
Cover 25, 50, 75, 90.
Yeah.
So 25.
All right. I think that worked. And that shot misses, and I'll delay.
One skirts around the animals. Heads up to Ronell, but as he had to go around a corner, he can't charge, so
Kind of handy, actually. So.
he can't attack this round.
Oh, man.
Ran away.
All right.
He's just going to get more.
Ariel.
Hey. Imperial says to heck with this bow crap. He's going to charge number 28.
Okay. You want me to put the effect on?
I'm dragging it now.
Okay.
Oh, scratch that. I hit deafened by mistake.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
You're so enraged you don't hear anybody?
That's exactly right. And he's going to target number 28. And
I'm so annoyed I refuse to listen to anyone. There goes the deafening.
Nice.
Nice hit.
Excellent.
Charge us, will you?
I will. I'll delay just in case.
It's the first round, though, right?
Yeah.
Nikolai.
Okay, Nikolai. It has been casting a spell all this round. Oh. They aren't in combat. No. Nikolai. And let's see here.
Ooh, something happened to number 5.
With a little bit of a delay for everything to get added. And that's it for Nikolai this round.
Thank you, Nikolai.
Thank you.
Izadar.
Is there a shot on 2 between both my comrades there?
Sure, man.
If you take a minus for like a called shot to avoid
Minus
hitting
1,
them.
minus 2? What is it?
Throw a cover on it or what?
No, I'm just saying he's being careful not to hit them, so a -2.
Gotcha.
Just put a -2?
Yes.
Oh,
Jeez.
well, at least it wasn't 1.
All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Norvell.
Seeing my target has disappeared, I quickly train my second shot onto Warrior 2. What's my minus?
Same, the -2.
Roger. Let's see if I can hit something with my bow. Nope. No, I still have cover on. I don't think that would have mattered, though.
No. Next round.
Okay.
All right.
Roll initiative.
Are the animals still moving towards us?
Yes. They're picking up speed.
They're charging, right?
Center of them's about here now.
I can only see one target, so I'm just moving this round. So I'll just roll regular net. Ooh, I'm fast.
Yes, you are.
Norvell.
Charging animals, no bueno, especially when they're moving in my direction. Yep, and then the rest, I'm just going to kind of move right there, and then I'm done.
Nikolai.
Yeah, so Nikolai, with those animals, with the mass of the animals moving towards Nikolai's mass, he goes over here and hides behind some trees.
Guess nobody wants to try and grab
And
the
I now, as I move over there, I unhook my mace from my belt just in case. I've now moved to put myself closer to somebody that's sneaking up one of these weird-looking things. So I'll be ready if anything comes towards me.
Okay.
So I guess that's kind of like a held action, maybe. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay. So this one strikes at Raymond.
Ouch.
Hits. So as a javelin out.
Dang.
One strikes at Iden. He just has the one weapon though.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
Now the
Oh.
damage shows up. So it strikes with the short sword, and as it hits you, you notice its composition is weird. It's like some sort of fiber that's been hardened and sharpened, and it slashes into your side.
Okay.
That guy's asleep. Iden.
Drop him.
Okay, so I have a scimitar -2. Is that because of weapon effects of scimitar versus their chitinous armor? Because my
No.
attack chose -2.
Oh, your proficiencies. You
Yeah.
didn't.
Because
I need to apply the proficiency. I know I did that for your other weapons, but you didn't have the scimitar when I did that, so I'll just do that now.
thanks. And then I can just click on my the red block, right?
Yes. Because you already have him targeted.
Right, that's your attack.
It should be fixed now.
Big number.
Nope.
Oh, that was a 14.
Okay, I stagger back and half-heartedly swipe at this thing with my scimitar.
Yeah, you're disgusted by their appearance, so it throws you off.
That'd be pretty freaky.
That one's asleep still. Ronel. The animals are getting closer.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna try to cowboy this thing and try to capture the lanyard by which the animals were being held in place, and I'm gonna be going toward them like yeah do my best cowboy. I don't have a cowboy hat to wave at them or whatever, but yeah. So I guess
I pointed
that's
you
what
where the rope is that's being dragged by the animals. It's over on this side.
okay. So I guess I can move there and grab it, right? So I just kind of
Yeah, if you move down past Azadar to that side and around, you can get to it.
just that's it, right?
Yeah, you have enough movement to get there.
Okay, right. I'm
And
gonna grab it. Should I do a dex check or what would you like me to do?
yeah, give me a dex check.
All right. Okay. Cool. Put it in the tower. Okay.
You try and grab it, but it's kind of slippery and
Did I roll a 20?
yeah, you did actually.
No.
So it slips out of your hands.
Roymal's extremely embarrassed. That's his best stat. So, well, he's. I'm going to ready versus approach. At least this gets me closer to anyone else that might be coming this way.
Yeah, well, next round you'll be able to grab it, and you can try and steer
Okay.
them. Raymond takes another swing at this guy.
Come on, Raymond.
Connect.
Missed. Azadar.
Well, it looks pretty crowded by Raymond in AD&D. Would that still be a -2, or is that too tight in there?
Yeah, because Norval's there too. So,
Right.
but
You moved 10 feet down.
if you moved down, so 2 squares, you'd have a better angle, like down, kind of
If
diagonal.
I have to go too far south, I'm firing right over
Oh yeah,
Aiden then.
yeah, that's a better angle. So go from there for -2.
Make it work. Big numbers.
Nope.
Okay. Left. The guy who had disappeared charges Raymond. He'd looped around the back.
Oh, crazy dude.
Ouch.
Whoa.
He critted him
Oh my god!
Boom.
in the right leg.
On a charge. Holy
Femoral.
crap.
Oh yeah.
Got him in the femoral artery on his leg.
Oh no.
Yeah, Raymond is bleeding. Profusely. And his second attack with the javelin. Second attack with the javelin.
Not good.
Raymond.
Raymond goes down. The Smith is not going to be happy with you, with Alterio.
It's poor form to get your borrowed guard to get killed.
So, Alterio, you just see Raymond go down.
Yeah, so Artero is going to make his way
I may forget about those animals.
there, but
I
that's
have
all he
no
can
healing.
do. That's all he can do this turn.
Oh. Oops, sorry, Azadar, I skipped you by accident. So, yeah, take your shot. Then initiative.
Yeah. I'll try one more shot in there. Worse.
Right off the 17.
Okay, initiative.
Nice.
Okay, Norvell.
I'm moving down to Iden. And then guess I have to do a proficiency check, which I make. So I will try to heal him with my healing proficiency.
Okay.
Since I passed the check. Sorry, 1 second. I know I coded this. I just don't remember where I put it.
It might be on your powers tab.
Yeah. That's where I put it. Nice.
There you
Okay, so this warrior,
Did you intend to heal Aiden?
yes,
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
steps over Raymond, attacks Norville.
He could be flanked. Hey, are the animals? I wonder where they stack up on the initiative stuff.
Ow!
Ow!
What?
Things are exploding.
So yeah, you're not bleeding out, but
Like aiming for the right legs.
Norville is down.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Holy cow.
This guy's a beast.
He
Because
rolled
it took
almost
down
max
Raymond.
damage. Yeah, he rolled 2 crits in a row, huh? Well,
Yeah.
2 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
One on Aiden. Yes.
Goodness. All right.
One slept. Nikolai. Pretty quiet over where you are, though you hear the animals getting closer.
Can we move him?
I also hear commotion, so I'm gonna try and go like around the tree here, and then depending on what I see, I might move a bit farther. And I drop my pack before I do. Or do I? No.
Up to you.
Is Warrior 5 lying down that I can still see him?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. So I moved. So I still got about 40 feet. I'm gonna make it beeline, right like that. And that's it for my round.
Ariel.
Hey. Roll good.
You still got 28 targeted.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. Come on. I still hit.
That's joy.
Took him out.
Okay. And I will delay.
Okay. My question is: we know the animals have continued to move, so can we drift them like where they would be now? Because I think I might have a beeline to charge up against like Chitin Warrior 10.
Yes, you do. They're out of the way from there. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And I will go ahead and charge Chitin Warrior 10. Oh,
Okay.
Put your there we go.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, I put the effect on.
Big number.
That's a miss. Barely.
Does he get a bonus for flanking, or is that like third?
Oh yeah, no, that's
Because he's opposite me.
and yeah, you get a bonus because he didn't know you were there either. So yeah, so that's a hit. Yep, fair enough.
I know 5. They lost that, but I think second still had that.
So that hit.
Yes, it did.
Sweet.
5 just gives you advantage on a flank.
Yeah. Because no more counting on your fingers.
Took him out.
Oh, good swing.
I think in 2 it's just the bonus for attacking on the back and negate shield and other stuff.
Yeah.
That guy's still asleep. Raymond's down. That guy's asleep. Iden.
Okay, I'm going to see that this thing is dead. And with a prayer to Istis, swing around to my right and try and attack this other one.
Oh, just a sec. You're targeting both. I'm going to clear it, then just target him again.
Okay.
All right.
All right, that one's still up on the my
Knock him.
northwest. Okay.
Knock him down.
There it is.
Oh,
So close.
No. So,
Just
Ching!
missed.
By 1.
all right.
So yeah, you make contact, but it slides off this
Right.
material that
Ah!
their swords are made out of. They seem to have made some sort of armor out of these fibers too. Isidar.
Try to get a better angle on 2.
Yeah, now you've got a good angle. You don't have to take a minus.
God, I can't roll at all.
Is that your first shot?
Yeah.
So you,
okay. I'm going to step up 5 feet. Who was he attacking? Norville?
yeah, he just downed Norville. So
Do I get a flanking attack?
No, because he spun around.
Fair enough. Okay. Oh, it.
Way to roll advantage.
I don't know why it double clicked, but my first one was an 18. Do you take that, or do you want me to re-roll?
Yeah, that's the one that was targeting him, anyways, right? Because you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the first one.
Okay. So
Gruden roll. It was enough.
it was enough, and I immediately go to.
Look at that. Another one.
I know. I need
Exceeded his hit points by 5 when he had 5 hit points. That's cool.
I tell Edane to bind Raymond, and I go to my brother and start binding his wounds.
Thank you. I was at -5.
Yeah, I know you were getting close.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
I say let's get out of here.
Isidar, what are you doing?
Do we leave the 3?
That's exactly.
No shot now, right?
No. They're all down that you can.
Okay.
The ones that are left that are sleeping will wake up shortly.
That's why I'm continuing the rounds here.
Okay. Well, if that's the case,
So it's a nit.
okay.
Dwayne, are we able to coup de grace these sleeping ones?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Norvell's still unconscious.
But stable.
Why does it say this guy has 1 hit point? It said it was down
Yeah, I
to
thought
5.
he had.
Yeah, no, he had only had 5 hit points, so he's
Yeah, he's down, right? Okay.
Nikolai.
All right. Nikolai runs up to number 5 and does the nasty business of the coup de grace with his knife.
Okay, you take him out.
And that's the end of my round.
Okay, I got to charge down this way. I know that there are sleeping ones I passed. I'm going to go about that far so I could see them. All right, I'm gonna go take out 16. And I will stab him through something that appears vital.
Okay, you stab him in the throat. Down.
Okay.
Azadar.
Down towards Nicholas.
Raymond is bleeding fairly profusely. Still.
I thought Eden bound his wounds.
Oh,
last
did
round.
he? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Okay. That's
Okay.
good.
Well, on my action turn because I swung, so when it comes
Okay.
up,
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing it this round then.
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
So I'll kind of move south and see what's going on down there. That's it for me.
You see Nikolai stabbing one of the sleeping ones.
Okay.
Ariel.
He yells over to Ronell, "You got that in hand?"
Oh yeah, I'll take care of the next one. Number 7. He's going to take 7 on his jersey.
Okay, so I'll make my way down there. I can't see until I get there, I guess. Yeah, so I'll make my way over to there. And if I can't do it this round, I will take care of it next round.
Okay, so next round. Okay, Raymond. Bleeding. Iden.
Okay, so I'm gonna bind wounds, and I'll say, "Don't worry, buddy. It is okay. Have faith."
Okay, Raymond just groans as you bind his gushing artery in his leg. Initiative.
So 5 is done. 7 looks like he's going to be done if he doesn't get up this round.
And 16's done.
Yep.
Nikolai
That's it.
looks around. Would I know if anybody is Raymond still bleeding? Do I know where he is?
No, you didn't really catch what happened up there.
Okay, so I don't really see him. I'm just
No.
going to kind of head over to where Alteriel and Ronel are.
Okay.
To sort of safety in numbers, hopefully.
Leaving Azadar all by himself.
Well, like I said, safety in numbers.
We're safe.
I didn't say whose safety.
Yeah.
And that'll be it once I move over.
Okay. Oh. Oops. Roll now.
Sorry, I was wrong button. Yeah, I'll take out number 7, coup de grace, longsword through the neck of number 7. So
Okay, he's done. You killed all the ones you see.
Where is the cattle, etc.? Right where your arrow is?
Where the new arrow is.
Ah, okay. So
should number 7 be gone?
I'll make my way up there and try to grab the tether if I can this round. If not, I'll try to grab it next round.
Yeah, you can't get it this round, but you should be able to get it next round.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, now you're out of combat. So you give me a dex check to grab the tether.
Yes. Get them calmed down. I'm going to tie them off to a tree so they can't get away.
Okay.
And after I do that, I'm going to go back and pick up my brother.
Okay, did you make that dex check?
Oh, I'll make it now. Before you accept my move.
Yep, you got it. You tied them off to a tree.
Okay.
Okay, I'll unlock tokens now. Move around as you will.
It's number 5. Is he gone?
Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, 5's dead.
Anything on these guys?
Let me check. No, they just had pouches with strange liquids in them. Kind of smelly. Yeah, you look at their weapons and their armor, and yeah, it's this fibrous material. It also looks similar to the tether that they and the ropes that are around the animals. Doesn't seem like normal rope, and it's kind of like what's on them and their weapons is dried, but it's kind of sticky. What's on the animals has like a kind of a slimy texture coating it.
I'll take one of the weapons just to take back and inspect it once I get time. But I suggest that we take our fallen and the animals and get back to Dagger Rock.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so you're able to bring them back uneventfully. Yeah, you're not sure whose animals they are. They're probably from some farms area. You did meet that shepherd. Maybe some of these sheep are his. Remember in the ambush?
Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll at least stable the animals at Grog's, and
Okay.
then let's make our way to the church and see if we can't get some healing for our fallen.
Yeah, Shad seems excited to care for these animals.
Is that the half orc? That
Half ogre.
half ogre?
Yes.
Yeah.
The stable hand.
So I'm going to take Norvell and Raymond. I don't know who's got Raymond, but take them to the church and see if either Lita or somebody is there that can help us
Okay.
explain what happened. And
Did we? Are we taking, say, one of the corpses of these weirdos back to the village with us?
Yeah, I was going to say even just an arm or something, with the.
Yeah, you could throw one of them over, like one of the horses or something, and take it.
Yeah.
To be clear, I'm not suggesting that Nikolai is going to be able to carry this.
Yeah, we can just have the herd drag one.
Well, yeah, we'll throw one over the
Drag
cow.
Well, there's some horses in with the animals. This is kind of a motley mixture of animals, like some sheep, some goats, some horses. No chickens.
Any of them have any markings or anything? Any brands or something that maybe we can identify where they were?
Yeah, some of them have some tattoos.
We'll try to return those then.
Okay. Are we able to get anybody awake at the church?
Yeah, let me see who's there. So yeah, the priest is there. He says, "Oh, of course, let me help you. Glad to be of service after how you protected us to perform the ritual." So he heals them up. Throw some cure lights.
Altura will throw 3 gold pieces or 4 gold pieces in the offering plate.
That's not necessary. I appreciate it, but you have earned my thanks.
It's the least I can do. My brother means more to me than you know.
So Raymond and Norvell are healed up.
Okay.
Through a picture of.
There you go.
Creature that's behind one of the horses, right?
People, my friends at Post Cereal, we're running a really fun contest. Pick up your favorite Post cereal.
I thank Elaine for saving Raymond and tell him he's most welcome to come back to the inn with us. We should get some rest.
It is not I who saved him. It was the fortune of the gods. Yes, let us rest. I'm. They cured me with this spell, right?
Oh yeah, they'll cure everyone who needs that came in.
What time of night is it?
It's around 1 a.m.
Is there any food left from the cookout?
Yeah, the Widdoms brought a bunch of food in, so there's like huge haunch of pork from the spit.
It would be a shame if this just sat here till morning for breakfast. So Nikolai will cut himself off a hunk and head up to his room.
Okay.
Who was the gentleman who was just talking to me before?
That's Nikolai.
Nikolai.
It was Arturiel.
Okay. I say, friend, what is your name?
I am Arturiel Arturnally, and this is my brother Norvel.
Arturiel Arturle and Norvel. Do you have job? Are you mercenary?
So to speak, we are in search of healing for my brother. But we actually are indebted to the town to search out some tunnels underneath. You're welcome to join us. I'm sure the captain would be more than willing to have one other who would do him a service.
Does it pay?
It does not pay because the town has been most gracious to us, but treasure we find is ours.
Okay, I grunt in assent. Thank you for your offer. I will join.
I'm more interested in rooting out the evil than I am in the monetary aspect of it.
I can take your money then. They would pay you. My father left me here, and he said, "You will be here for a year. The ship will come back. Make your fortune, or don't come back aboard." So I'm looking to make my fortune now.
Altaria looks at him and says, gives him a glance, and goes, "At least you have a father alive."
And you are now rich in livestock, so you've already got a good head start.
Yeah, there'll probably be some reward for the livestock that can be identified, and then the remainder will be yours to do what you would like with.
I think we get our long rest in, get those spells back for those that need them, and see Grog sometime midday, I guess. Midday, early afternoon.
Yeah, I guess we need to redrop off our armor too to be repaired.
Yes.
And I'm just very interested in the biology of these creatures. I don't know that I've ever encountered them in the swamp, but I know of these in my travels, and if not, I definitely would be interested in speaking further with Iden in his encounter, what their behavior is, and also to ask Captain Bearclaw if he's has any knowledge of the nature of these creatures.
So yeah, Ronell, you have never seen anything nor heard anything like these. They seem to have like arachnid features, so spider-like, and the body you brought back the body relaxed in death, a gland like opened and spewed out this liquid that then started hardening, and it looks like a thick web.
Ugh.
Like how richly disgusting, kind of a latex type of thing. Yeah, that's very cool. I wonder if it could be useful in spell components or who knows.
I want Grog to look at this creature too. He's been widely traveled.
Yeah, Grog and Bearclaw examine it, and they say, "No, we have never seen the like of this." Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye out.
Maybe Grog can have it mounted, by a taxidermist in the inn, like commemorate the night of the party.
He says it's very gracious of you, but it's your trophy, so you should keep it.
It's like self-sticking to the wall with the latex, you know.
So,
Perhaps some wizard has been experimenting on and created these creatures.
I'm definitely going to take his feet and stuff and press him into the soft sand by the river to study the prints. So in case we ever encounter him again, we can track him.
Yeah, so you get a good sense of what the tracks of this creature would look like.
and while we're talking to Grog about the creature, etc., I assume this is as good as time to saddle up as any.
Yes, it is.
We're not mercenaries.
So, Idan, you see this large half ogre start shelling out gold to the members of the party.
I
That's that
step
kind of line
up in
to
line.
He says, "No, sir, you were not involved in this commission."
I say,
But I'll buy you all the ale you want to drink tonight. Of course, actually, all the ale tonight is free. It's a big party. We killed the boar, and so yeah, you won't go hungry, and you've got a free place to stay, and we'll get treasure. Rest assured.
I say to this half ogre, we all do the work, so we all share in the reward. It is only fair, unless you are saying you are not a fair man, or ogre, or
No.
whatever you are.
No, you didn't do the work that this is for. This work is for them helping me with my problem in the town.
Yeah, Artur will turn to Adain and go, my friend. Before you so quickly rode into town, we actually had a job commissioned to us from this half ogre, and that is what its payment is for. So I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, but we are just collecting payment for some prior jobs.
So we need to see the magistrate how we stop the invasion and claim the benefit. Because 2 stout warriors went down with the claw in the guts. What would this do to the common man? But for us, the heroes who staunchly stood in the line and defended against the invaders from the sea, the lobster Spider-Man.
And as you're saying this, I'm wiggling the arachnid like appendages of
That
the pteropods of
it's from the Sahiran. It's the wizard of the ocean who make these creatures to kill everyone.
That who we must seek our reward from. We must put a stop to the source.
Are you guys seeing a white box in front of your characters?
No,
The ones that come in when you log in?
I didn't.
On a character sheet, you mean, or
No, on the little portraits that show who's logged in.
no?
Oh,
No.
weird. Yeah, I'm
No.
seeing it on like there's a little white box on the left-hand side of everybody.
Nope.
I just see like a little Z sleeping mode above Norvel.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
Okay, it must be my computer's wigging out or something.
It's a little chicken leg by Nikolai, but that's it.
Yeah,
The food and that must be having dinner.
Yep, second dinner.
Second dinner.
Yeah. So after we well, actually go check on the animals.
Okay, so Shad has identified that the sheep belong to Kurt Charbonnier, the guy you rescued.
Okay, good.
Oh, good.
Remember, he was looking for his sheep.
Yes. So we'll ask Shad if he can get the sheep back too.
Yes, yeah, he can. And then There's 1 horse, 3 cattle, and 2 goats he can't identify.
Does
Sell 'em.
yeah, sell them, or did we have? There's only 1 horse, you said.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Grog interested in buying them?
Well, might not one of us benefit from having a riding horse?
Is it a good enough condition horse?
Yeah, it seems a little bit worse for wear, but Todd's been tending to it and looks like it's covering.
So keep the horse, you say, and sell the cattle.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw them in the party sheet here, and then, yeah, we can determine what you do.
Iden tactfully does not mention the fact that he got this horse from these creatures, but instead pats it like it's an old friend.
So we have 2 horses.
I have 1 horse.
That's fair enough.
Oh, and a goat.
Let's see, yeah, riding horse.
Can we
Goat.
can we eat the goat?
Animal. Yes.
Sure.
But we've got plenty of pork, though.
Yeah,
Uh,
Matilda could cook it up for you.
I was gonna say we'll give the goat to Matilda to cook a fine meal for us.
Okay. He says, when would you like it?
Boy, what a raw deal for that goat.
Yeah.
You rescued him, and now he's dinner.
You have freedom for the rest of your life. The morning. Yes.
Else got to eat.
More importantly, Nikolai has to eat.
That's true. Yeah.
So after we leave Grog's, maybe we approach Captain Bearclaw and give him a report, and also ask him what it is he needs, or what it is we need from him to act on the town's authority to investigate the tunnels.
Well, he says he's spoken to the town council members, and yeah, you have a charter to go down there. And Shad has identified items for you as magical. I'm gonna note them in the party sheet in a sec.
Okay. A magic ring.
Are we all DM? Are we all at this meeting with Captain Bearclaw?
Yes.
I ask Altariel. Did he kill Bear?
I do not know. Although he and the half ogre you just met, Grog, are widely traveled and widely respected as far as their adventuring capabilities. And he is the sheriff of this town, so to speak.
I nod in understanding.
So, Dwayne,
Yep.
Arturiel has a dagger that's already been identified as a +1 dagger.
Okay.
Is this an additional dagger?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
This one's Yuri's dagger.
Oh.
Ah.
And who identified they were magic force? The
Shad did.
Shad did. I'm going to ask Shad if he has the capability to identify.
No, he can just sense magic.
Okay. Is there anybody in town that has that capability?
You know, I bet you there'd be somebody in Saltmarsh because it's a bigger settlement.
I bet you're right.
Yeah, there's no one in this town.
And
Kind of figured that.
between here and Saltmarsh, where is Eleanor? Is it on the way? Is it a different way?
It's a different direction. It's towards the Hool Marshes from here.
Did we ever get a area map, or do we need to have? Do we have the knowledge? I guess. There you go.
So the arrow is where you are in Dagger Rock. So you could follow the river down to Saltmarsh. Basically, you could. So people routinely are going down the river, so you could go that way. Be like a relaxing way to travel.
Okay. There's home, Dreadwood. Okay.
And Eleanor, I'll put an arrow for it.
Okay.
All right.
And then I see the whole marsh is up north. Okay. Ronell, didn't you spend some time up in the Hull Marshes?
I have, traveling between the Dreadwood and the Hool Marshes.
Good to know.
I must, yeah. And I've also spent some time with Captain Bearclaw. I was wondering the same myself. Once Iden asked that, I was wondering if I would have known. How did he come to be called Bearclaw?
Well, you have heard stories that he fought a gigantic bear and then kept the claw from it as a souvenir.
Okay, yeah, so he might even be wearing that around his neck or something, I suppose.
So, do we recall who was wearing the ring? Or was that in the chest?
I think it was Yuri.
Okay. And who had the good quality cloak?
Yuri.
So Yuri had all the magic items.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the tip of the arrow is where Dagger Rock is.
The bottom one, yeah.
Yeah. And then the tip of the other arrow is where Eleanor is, the edge of the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And Saltmarsh is where we're headed there for trying to find the Philosopher's Stone information.
Perhaps pick up an identify scroll. That would be very helpful for Nikolai to. Yeah, and Nikolai's got to spend some time doing read magic on the spell book, right? I mean, to find out what he's got.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you do have some downtime because you're going to be here a couple of days. So, yeah, he can have some time to.
Yeah, Nikolai will spend as much time as he can with that book and read magic.
So in that spell book, there's Detect Magic, Find Familiar, Magic Missile, Read Magic, Shocking Grasp, Ventriloquism, Right.
That's a good one.
Oh, wow.
Detect Invisibility, Hold Person, Leomund's Trap, Magic Mouth. So the Leomund's Trap is that trap you detected on the chest.
Ah.
Oh, I see.
There's a few spells in there that I could make use of, either immediately or down the road. There's a number of spells there that I already know.
Yeah, so the spell book is in the inventory, and all the spells that are in it are in under the powers on it. So you can just take that, and then you'll have it.
Okay. Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah, that magic mouth could come in handy, almost like you put it on the edge of one of those tunnels or something. Just have it scream if somebody goes through.
Nice.
So, who put the ring on?
Nobody yet.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Of course, everybody's sure they want it. But yeah, what do you want to? I guess the question is, do you wait to have them identified, or do you like have people get
Who's
potential
feeling
benefits?
lucky?
Right.
Norvell puts the ring on.
Okay, so you feel normal for Norvella. Give me a wisdom check. Yeah, you don't get a sense of what it might do.
Wow, I must have rolled high. I pull the ring off and I say, "Doesn't work," and hand it back.
It's useless, I tell you. I better keep it.
So if you want to go through the inventory and take things you want to keep, or let me know what
Okay.
you want to sell.
Well, who would be most useful to have a magical dagger? Somebody that fights with a dagger, right?
Is anybody proficient in dagger?
I can use dagger, says Aiden.
Kind of want to take a cow.
That's great. That's Norvell's mount. I don't have a problem with with Aiden taking the daggers on loan.
Yeah, no problem here. I mean, I might as well go to somebody who can use it.
Yeah, use it.
So how many days of downtime do we have?
3 days.
And that's getting our armor repaired and everything as well.
Yeah.
Does the dagger come with a scabbard?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay, then I'll just strap it on.
Anybody want the cloak?
Aiden, give me an intelligence check.
All right.
So
You feel that the dagger is very well balanced for throwing.
You broke up, Dwayne.
So Aiden, you feel the dagger is very well balanced for throwing.
Oh, very good.
Oh, perfect, because that's how I use daggers. Okay, great. Oh, it's very light. It's good. I twirl it around. Like you can see, I'm an expert with a dagger.
Okay. So you to put that in your inventory, you just grab the little red circle in the party sheet and drag it into your inventory sheet.
Okay, thanks. Party sheet.
on one of the days, I'm going to memorize animal friendship and cast it on one of the cows. One of the most mount-worthy cows.
Okay.
That's awesome. Now you got to come up with a name for it.
Okay.
And I want to see if it'll be, willing to be my mount.
That's awesome.
If I keep it fed.
supply of milk, maybe.
I mean, it eats grass, so.
If nobody has any objections, Arturial will take the cloak.
Do we know what it is? We haven't figured
Nope.
it out.
Find out.
I'm going to put it on.
So yeah, the cow failed its save, so it's your friend.
Sweet.
Careful it doesn't chew on your clothing.
So at some point in time when everybody's together, I introduce Moo to the party.
Moo.
Ah,
This
a
is Bob,
fine-
Moo, and
Acorn.
Acorn. Sure doesn't eat the acorn.
Yeah, Terry, note that the clasp of the cloak is the magical part that Shot identified.
Understand.
Yeah.
Understand.
Ooh.
Good. We will have milk.
Does anybody want this hooded lantern?
No, I've got to find a way to unencumber myself here. I'm carrying far too much.
Okay. So nobody currently has the ring, or what?
Nobody currently has the ring.
I'd like to try one and see if I can read it. Like, see if figure out what war cow. Cool.
Right.
All right.
And as you're in the town, Raymond approaches Aterial about the second day, and he says, "I'd like to come with you. I want to become an adventurer."
I
Well,
think you'd be a fine addition to our party, but I think Logan, you need to speak with Logan, your father first.
He will disapprove, but I'm an adult. He can't stop me. And I've been saving for this. I've been saving up money to leave.
Do you mind if I speak to him?
Oh, feel free.
Yeah, Raymond's Raymond's not a serf or anything like. He's a free man. He's free to go wherever he wants, for better or for worse.
When I go pick up my armor, I will speak to Logan about Raymond's desire to join our party and extol his accomplishments so far, and say he would be a welcome addition. But as he is your son, I would ask your blessing.
I cannot give my blessing. I cannot stop him. I cannot say I approve. But he is a good boy and he is stout of heart. So he can choose his own path.
He has proven himself most worthy, but it is important for me as well as the others for us to at least communicate to you that this is his wishes, not our desire to pull him away from you.
Oh, I'm well aware he has the wanderlust. So, no, I know it is his decision. It's not. I don't hold you responsible, but I would appreciate it if you could protect him.
I will look after him as he's my own.
And I've seen how you take care of your brother, so I know that will be with care.
And I thank him. And I exchange out the chainmail.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this one's off. And I guess let's see. If you will take the points off my armor.
Oh. Yeah, and I think this is a good point to wrap up. John's leaving. So
And I assume I can buy like a saddle and saddlebags and stuff like that for my cow.
yeah, we can do that, and we can do that in the Discord.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we can do the
Well,
downtime
fun
in
game,
the
Dwayne.
Discord.
Thank you.
Dwayne, thank you very much. It was a nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks,
Uh,
guys. It was fun.
Very smooth. Thank you very much. This is my first time playing Fantasy Grounds.
Anyone who's interested, I have an opening in a Saturday night AD&D game. We're playing this this Saturday.
Oh, we are, aren't we?
Yeah. So, if
Good game.
anyone's interested, just send me a PM or whatever. Okay.
Actually, Lee, the opening's your spot.
Oh, cat's out of the bag.
Okay, I didn't make the cut.
Oh, that's fine though. Lee, you're still there.
I clicked interested because I wasn't sure what it was, but I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, thanks, Dwayne.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Take care, John. Yeah,
Okay,
take care.
have a good
everyone.
night.
Thanks.
Yep. Thanks.
All right,
Thanks,
bye.
meeting Yogan.
Good night.
Good night.
Raid thing.
Very smooth. Thank you very much. That was my first time playing.
Oh yeah, you did fine.
Thanks. Having all that prep early on helped out, and thanks for fixing the proficiency thing at the end. Really nice group of guys. Everyone is very skilled, works well as a team, and fun. So it's really good.
Yeah, it's a great group. I kind of handpicked them for this. So
Yeah,
it's-
really nice. Really good. I mean, like really nice. And this is a really good introduction for me because it shows me like how the engine will handle everything, but you have to do the pre setup work. But once you do, it's not difficult. It's just that learning curve of tackling the parameters of the FGU game engine. But once that's done, it's very smooth. It handles all the hit points. It handles everything. I was kind of really happy to see that because when you do heals and stuff, it heals me. I don't have to track it. I don't have to track nothing. I just sit and point and click. It was a little bit cumbersome for me managing the different, like the sheet and then the party sheet and that other stuff. But I think if I set